A reminder to anyone looking to take part in democracy, you have one more week to register to vote. You can check your status on the Ohio Secretary of State's office website. If you're not currently registered, you can also do that online. And we have links to do so on NBC4i.com. Early voting starts Tuesday, October 8th, before the general election, November 5th. Now, one of the issues voters will see is issue 1. It's Ohio's only statewide ballot issue this year.
It has to do with redistricting, and the business community is divided on whether they should support it. NBC4 State House reporter Natalie Fahmy tells us why. Natalie?
Both sides agree certainty is needed to create a vibrant business community in Ohio, but they tell me there are different ways to achieve that. Issue 1 aims to change the state's redistricting process by taking the power of the pen away from elected officials and giving it to citizens.
When politicians are locked into being reelected, they're locked into power. They don't have to listen to everybody.
We don't see that as a panacea to ending partisan gridlock.
So what does that have to do with Ohio's economic forecast? Rick Carfagna, vice president for the Ohio Chamber of Commerce and former state representative, tells me a drastic change to the current system could make businesses think twice before investing in Ohio.
If you have now a brand new process in place to create these maps to affect a change in the political climate of this state, they feel very uncertain.
On the other side, the director of Business for Democracy, Frank Knapp, tells me small businesses are seeing too much dysfunction with the current system.
A strong democracy is essential for a vibrant entrepreneurial economy. That's not what you get when you have gerrymandered districts that lock in a political party controlling state government.
Carfagna agrees some change is needed to the process, but he tells me issue 1 is not the way to do it. Issue 1 creates a 15-person commission with 5 Republicans, 5 Democrats, and 5 independents. Carfagna says it's not the nonpartisan solution some think it is.
Well, it's very easy for either the Republican members to strike a deal with the independents or the Republicans to strike a deal with the independents and cut the other party out of the process altogether.
Knapp says that's because he thinks the chamber stands to benefit from a Republican supermajority in the Ohio House and Senate.
They're the ones who have the influence. They don't want to lose that by giving more power to the voters to decide who's actually going to represent them in the legislature.
We have a lot of things on our agenda that have been left on the table or ignored or not addressed to the extent that we would like.
Here's what you need to know when you go to the polls. If you vote yes on issue 1, that means you want a 15-person citizen-led redistricting commission. A no vote means you prefer the status quo, which is a 7-person commission made up of elected officials. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.